Thank you for spending these moments with Rise and Rest. Carry this message with you. Share it with someone who may need it. And remember, rise with purpose, rest with hope. Good morning. There may be something you have wanted to do for a long time, a change you want to make, a skill you want to learn, a business you want to begin, a course you want to take, or simply a stronger version of yourself you know you can become. But somehow you keep waiting. Waiting for someone to believe in you. Waiting for someone to approve your decision. Waiting until you feel confident, prepared, experienced, or certain enough to begin. But what if that perfect moment never comes? What if the permission you have been waiting for was never supposed to come from somebody else? There comes a point when you must look at your own life and say, I am allowed to try. You are allowed to begin before everyone understands. You are allowed to learn something new. You are allowed to change direction. You are allowed to outgrow an old version of yourself. And you do not need an audience to approve it. Wise advice matters. Listen to people who genuinely care about you. Learn from those with experience. Accept correction when you need it. Being independent does not mean refusing wisdom. But there is a difference between seeking guidance and constantly asking other people for permission to become who you know you should become. Sometimes people will not understand your vision. Others may question you. And the people you hoped would encourage you may remain silent. Do not become bitter. Do not waste your energy trying to convince everyone. Use that energy to build. Take the class. Open the notebook. Practice the skill. Apply for the opportunity. Create the first draft. Start exercising. Research the idea. Save the first dollar. Make the call. Begin. You may not be excellent when you start. Most people are not. Your first attempt may be awkward. Your first plan may need changing. You may discover things you did not understand. That is not failure. That is learning. Confidence often comes after action, not before it. Think about how many things you can do today that once felt difficult. There was a first attempt when you did not know exactly what you were doing, but you learned because you continued. Growth will sometimes ask you to become a beginner again. Let yourself be one. Be humble enough to learn. Be patient enough to improve. Be disciplined enough to continue when excitement disappears. And be courageous enough to let your work speak before you expect applause. Learn from people ahead of you. Let doubters have their opinions. Be grateful for those who support you. But none of those people can live your life for you. At some point, you must participate in your own future. Nobody can practice for you. Nobody can study for you. Nobody can make every difficult decision for you. Nobody can become disciplined on your behalf. Support can help you. Opportunity can meet you. Grace can carry you. But you still have to show up. So this morning, think about the thing you keep postponing because you are waiting to feel chosen. Maybe you can choose yourself. Not from pride. Not because you know everything. But because you are willing to learn, work, start small, and become better than you were yesterday. That is enough for a beginning. Do not confuse humility with making yourself smaller. You can remain humble and still believe your life has possibilities. You can remain teachable and still take initiative. You can respect others and still make decisions. You can ask for guidance without surrendering responsibility for your future. Remember, beginning does not require a dramatic announcement. Some of the greatest changes in life begin quietly. One application, one lesson, one conversation, 1 hour of practice, one decision nobody else notices. Do not underestimate those moments. Your beginning may be small, but small does not mean meaningless. Today, give yourself permission to take one meaningful action. Send the application. Begin the project. Ask for help. Write the first page. Walk through the door. You do not have to announce it. You do not need to prove anything. Just begin. Then let consistency introduce the person you are becoming. One day you may look back and realize the life you were waiting for did not begin when somebody finally told you that you were ready. It began when you stopped waiting, when you accepted that you could be uncertain and still move, inexperienced and still learn, afraid and still try, humble and still believe. This morning, you have another opportunity. Do not spend it waiting for permission. Learn from people. Prepare carefully. Stay humble. Listen to wisdom. Then take responsibility for your next move. Your future needs your participation. Give yourself permission to begin. Take the first step and rise with purpose. Welcome to Rise and Rest, where every morning brings new purpose and every night brings renewed hope. Here is today's message.